Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing okay. Hopefully we can get back to normal here soon. Yeah, today I just wanted to go through just a little bit more of the little tiny Star Wars room I have. Go through a little bit more of the collection. As you've heard in maybe previous videos, one of my big thing is the expanded universe stuff. It's like everything outside the movies. A lot of it got erased when Disney bought it, and all the old canon doesn't even exist anymore. But this is actually above me is from the new canon expanded universe, and this is all Disney. It's a TV show that was put out on Disney XD, and it's Star Wars Resistance, and it follows the characters from the new trilogy, essentially. And they're pretty cool figures. It would have been cool if they put out maybe a second wave, but Hasbro and whoever else, they just haven't put out nothing of substance right now, and I guess it's a blessing, and it kind of sucks at the same time. I mean, they didn't even put out a new Episode 9 wave of figures. I mean, really, like every movie of Star Wars that was ever made, they put out a wave of figures. Episode 9, there was nothing. There was nothing. I mean, there was a couple of things in the Black series and a couple of things in the Vintage Collection series, but like they're usually when a movie comes out, they put out like a whole like line of toys for the movie, and there was literally no line of toys for Episode 9, which was insane. And they lost a lot of money. I mean, that's millions and billions of dollars that they lost. Maybe they knew this thing was coming. Maybe they saw, oh, products come from China, let's not do it. I mean, who knows? But beyond that, I just wanted to show you some of the stuff. Yeah, that was the stuff from the Resistance, and some other stuff I had from the expanded universe is the Clone Wars, and they put out a lot of cool products from it. And here I'll show you some of what we got here. We got this thing. There's Anakin's Jedi Starfighter. I don't know how rare it was, but I literally had only seen it once, and I found it at Walmart. It may have been a Walmart exclusive, so I'm not sure. Maybe they had the Lego store, but you couldn't find it most places because everybody bought it right away. But this was the coolest Starfighter from the Jedi, because Anakin, it was supposed to be his like custom creation. Like he put a whole bunch of like crazy work into it, built a hyperdrive into it, so he didn't have to do the hyperdrive ring and all that. And then here's some of the figures. They have these animated series ones, which I was always. I mean, this was like the cool animated series that came out on Cartoon Network some odd years ago, but you could only see it. It was like maybe Adult Swim, and they would just do a quick like 20-second blip, and then we were waiting all week just to try to catch the new one. And then here's a boxed version of the Anakin Starfighter. It was just like a regular 3 3/4 figure sized ship. And then they had this crazy box set when they finally released the DVDs for season 2. No, this was season 2. You could buy the set, and everybody freaked out and tried to buy them, and you couldn't find them on Toy Isle. You had to go to Home Electronics or whatever else. And I got some of these figures that were from kind of the end of the Saga collection or the middle. I kind of forget where these guys took place and around then, but this was a sweet set of figures because they came out with this Kit Fisto, and in the original animated series there was a scene where he's all swimming and doing crazy stuff, and everybody fell in love with him then. And one of my favorite characters from Star Wars, Asajj Ventress. That's when you met her. And then one of the best bounty hunters of all time that doesn't get no cred anymore because he was old canon is Dirge. And Dirge was crazy badass. He was nuts. And the rest of these sets were pretty cool. The Spider Droid, you got the Clone 3-packs, you got the Droid 3-pack, Jedi 3-pack, Mace Windu, and the Destroyer Droid battle launcher. The little thing would click and roll out this little round rolled up started or Destroyer Droid. Oh, another cool thing I have is actually this disc. This disc was actually gifted to me by one of my best friends, Dan Denny. And, a lot of people that are Star Wars collectors probably don't have this thing. I don't know how many they made of them, but it's definitely a legit product. And it was licensed, as you can see the licensing there, by Discraft. But it's a Star Wars Disc Golf disc But guaranteed, maybe a few people that got these things actually threw them. Most people that would buy this are probably collectors and they would hang on to it. But that was pretty cool. I mean, you can't find that at a toy store. Yeah, so that's the Clone Wars stuff. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to go through is I have these figures that I made when I was in Disneyland in January, and they're droids. You build a droid, and I built 3 of them, and I've never named them. So maybe you guys could help me out naming them. Here's the droids. So I made this guy. It's like an R2 unit with a clear dome, black and white. Made this funky guy because it was like, there wasn't that many of these heads, but there was all of like the regular heads, like crazy different colors of 3PO and all that. But so I decided to go with a unique head. And then there's this guy that kind of looks like Zero or, 4-LOM or, Zero from Mandalorian or 4-LOM from episode Empire Strikes Back. But I never came up with names for him. And it came with these stickers, so you can just put whatever name you want on these little black areas that are there, blank. But yeah, so let me know what you think, and I'll see you soon.